Hello, in this video from series Uncracking JavaScript, we'll talk about bananas in JavaScript. So what does it mean bananas? So if you kind of follow JavaScript for a while, probably saw a syntax like this. So I'll write it first and I'll explain it what is actually happening. So B plus A, and then I will have plus plus, and also B and plus A. Let's say I will have it to lowercase to make the effect a little bit better. So we have banana. So how from BA we end up with banana here? So let's try to understand what actually JavaScript is doing to convert it. So what we can actually spot it is the syntax is weird around here. So we have plus and plus. If we'll have it without spaces here, it's not going to work. It will throw an error. So obviously this is something that is doing. But the way we write this is actually very confusing, but because we need to understand what JavaScript is doing with that set of strings. So first thing first, let's try to make it everything a little bit easier. So I will create empty string, and let's say I will try to use like this. So this is the thing that actually make it problems. So if I will do it, it's NaN. So if I will also remove to lowercase, it will be NaN, not a number. So what is actually happening here? If you have a string and you add that to this to that string, we have an empty string here. So I could say start from here. And you can see here, this is the empty string, this is the string, and we try to add something to that string. The first plus is to add concatenate to that string. The second string, it's not increased like plus plus altogether. That's why this wouldn't work. Plus plus, it will throw a syntax error. You can't really do the strings and plus plus B. So the first plus here will actually concatenate to that string. So it will append something to that string, and the second one is actually you don't need that space here. It is add a value to B. So basically this will turn out to be not a number because we can't really do so. If we will do +1, you can see here we can actually plus number. If I will do ++1, actually, I can do it invalid left-hand side expression in prefix, but if I will do any number like +3, for example, it will be okay. But if I will do plus B, not blur, plus B, I can't really, sorry, there is no B. If I will have a plus string B, it's not a number because it cannot add anything. It's not a number. It cannot be converted to a number. So that's why it's not a number. If I will have 1, it's still JavaScript is smart enough to say, okay, we have a string, it's not a number, but we try to convert it on the go. It is 1, so it's easy to convert, then we can treat it as a number with plus. So going back to our example here, what we are trying to do here is we are trying to have a string. Add to that string here, so this is a string, and add to that string something. So this is the first part is adding to the string, and this is actually a separate syntax. So we try to plus B. B is not a number, so it will end up as a not a number printed, and it will also be converted to a string to be displayed there. So if we'll go back to the very beginning here, what is happening here is we have a string B, and then we have another string A. So that will end up in a place where we actually can do something like that. So we'll have BA, and if I'll run it, you can see it's the same thing here. And here we have that last, so we have the BA here, we have A as a last string, and this is NaN, not a number. We put it in lowercase to make it looks better, but if we'll actually make it like this, you can see BA is this one, NaN, not a number, this one, And then we have A, which is the last character. So this is the smart way of trying to do something that is not available in JavaScript, or it's not possible to add something to B because it cannot be converted to a number. So it will throw not a number, and we can form a string using that. So that's it. Not really a smart thing to do. But at least we could understand why JavaScript is acting this way. Hopefully that will make you understand JavaScript language a little bit better. Thank you.